Okay, Carl Marginson, Trafford's manager. 2-1 defeat to Stalybridge. I think for me, watching it, there was lots of really good things in that game. We competed. There was just that little spell, 5 minutes after we scored, where they got their 2 goals. I think. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that one?
It's a strange one. It was. I just said to him in there. For some reason, our back four started marking their players, which then gave them the opportunity to hit areas and holes that caused us a problem. And for some reason, I don't know, I haven't got a clue why. We kind of went from the things that we'd done in the first half, and also obviously that led to our goal, and then the opportunity to score another. We stopped doing them and kind of made the game a bit bitty. I just said it was a little bit like a basketball game. There wasn't any great deal of midfield control. A little bit more later on from us, but for that like mad 10 minutes, it was just they were putting it on us and we were giving the ball away, which giving them the opportunity to put it on us again. And when you're doing that, you really need to be vigilant and make sure that you don't become vulnerable. And tonight we've obviously conceded two goals that, from our point of view, were pretty terrible. The root causes, I don't know. Maybe it's that's 4 games in a short period of time with the midweek games, and having had a little bit of period of time where through the weather we've not been able really to train, and you got Christmas and all them kind of things, games getting called off and stuff like that. I thought possibly we looked a little bit leggy in certain areas. Totally understandable, and I think sometimes when your legs are feeling a little bit like that, the mind goes, and that's kind of what I'm putting it down to. But having said that, I think I feel for the lads, because I think the effort's there. We just lacked a little bit of know-how, which is unlike us. We normally stick to keeping the ball and doing quite well with it. There's been lots of changes within what we've had to do today because of people. There's about 3 or 4 lads with illnesses and stuff like that. So I suppose that might make a little bit of a difference. But the lads who have come in have always equipped themselves well and did so tonight. We just conceded 2 poor goals, and you do that against anyone, you're going to struggle really. Yeah, it's one of them where. On a points tally front, we're disappointed with it, obviously, especially after the fantastic victory that we gained on Saturday. But I suppose it kind of equals itself out, and we're going to another tough game on Saturday now against Muggsy at Muggsy, which will again be a different test for these young lads. So we'll see how they cope with it.
Yeah. I think the defence didn't really put the foot wrong tonight, apart from that little spell. Really, yeah. Like you say, just tired minds, just switching off.
I think it is. There's lots of reasons for that. People at work, and like say playing them 2 games in a couple of days, and maybe that's where I need to maybe use a squad. The signing of Tobin and Kevin Spinelli have given us a little bit of a boost, and have not had the opportunity because of how well they've been performing to maybe mix things up. But they're the decisions that I'll be pondering ahead of Saturday.
Yeah, Matty Morgan was stretchered off tonight. What's the news on his injury?
We won't know. He heard a pop. His leg wouldn't straighten, and when Paul the physio went on to help have a look at it, it popped back in. Whatever pops in your knee doesn't sound good. Just hopefully, fingers crossed, it's nothing too serious, and he's back up as quickly as possible. But bit of a strange one.
Yeah, okay. Well, we move on, as you say, Mossley away on Saturday.
Yeah.
So, are you able to train the lads at the moment?
Yeah, we train on. We'll have a training session Thursday now.
Yeah.
So,
Because you've probably missed quite a few training sessions recently. We've had 3 games in 7 days.
That's right. And one of them,
easy.
one of them was obviously on a Wednesday night. So our training nights are Tuesday, Thursday. So we were only able to train on the Tuesday ahead of the Wednesday. To get any kind of work in, and then it's just been a game and a game, you know. And I do think that's been a little bit of a cause. And in the build up to that, the weeks before that, getting a training venue when it snowed and all that kind of thing was a nightmare. And it's possibly taken its toll, but we'll get them back on track. Maybe we need to keep the ball a little bit better, and you know, that'll save the legs. Rest in possession, as you say. So I think that was that mad 10 minutes where we didn't do that, and you know, we've been undone by it. So
okay. Well, boss, cheers for speaking to us, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Cheers, Pete. Thanks.